Really? Now I decide to work. Good morning or afternoon. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Mm, almost noon, maybe evening for some of you, depending on when you watch this. But in any case, I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes, impromptu. But y'all know me, impromptu. Part of a conversation we've been having around here. Um, Observations and yeah, basic observations before anybody say anything, whether you're watching live or on the replay. If I leave it up, um, I am not addressing any one person, any one family, any anybody. Okay, and yeah, that's just how it is. Not one community on here. People in general, whether it's social media or outside. I'm just getting that straight because some of you guys come on here and watch and think that I'm singling out individuals or families or persons or whoever, and I'm not. I never am. That's judgmental. But in the comments, the reverse is opposite. Let me rephrase that. It's opposite. Yeah, it's early, y'all. I've been up all night. In the comments, in the world in general, people are so evil, just evil. Um, say whatever against people, families, children, situations, and it's just crazy. And I get so tired of dealing with that. And it's not, like I said, it's not just on social media. I cannot watch or partake of social media, but this is the world in general. People are just evil, they're judgmental, and yeah. And like I said, we were talking about this, and my husband said, speak on it and leave it. People are gonna say what they want to say. Yeah, and I think that's fine within reason, but it's about what you say, who. I can't really say who. I'm not telling anybody to say, don't talk to certain people or say certain things, but this will make sense in a minute because I'm going to say something else. And it made sense to me. And I was like, what? Is that really how people think? Y'all, I'm a little, I don't know. I don't do social media. I don't do the the I'm not caught up like that. So I don't know a lot of stuff. Some of you guys sit down here and watch all this stuff and it just, you know, gets you off or something. I don't know, for lack of a better word. I don't know. It's excitement. I don't watch things like that. I don't. I don't judge people because I don't walk in other people's shoes. I don't know. They can show me something. They could tell me something, but all in all, as a vlogger myself, just like I share with you all, I don't share everything. And there's always more to whatever I share. There's reasons, and we just don't go into detail. So I look at things with a different perspective. Whereas a person that's just watching something or hearing something or reading something, they take it out of proportion, and that's what bothers me. And so, what I was getting ready to say was, I saw something, and it was regarding a an individual, It wasn't good. And no, I'm not getting ready to say who it is. It doesn't matter who it is because it happens all across the board. But it was a bunch of people talking about this one individual, and the one individual's family, children, everything. And it was like I couldn't believe I just like talk about this, that, and that. Wow. And this individual, just like everybody else, I'm saying individual, but everybody does the same thing. I could tell, put their heart into sharing what they can share to help people. And I know it's helpful. But these other individuals feel the need to come in and attack and say all this stuff. And one of the person's defense was, just because we don't have a channel does not mean we can't come on here and gossip about. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to. That's it's broad, but it's narrow. Because me and my thinking, I don't think like that. My husband said, you know what, you have to stop doing that because people are doing that to you. I try to, like I said, I give people the benefit of the doubt too much, way too much. The thing is, I don't care. I don't care. The only reason why I'm saying something is because to bring it to people's attention. Some people just don't know. Some people are not like that, but some people do not realize really how it is to share things, whether it's a vlog or a blog post or a um, even a book or anything that's personal that has some kind of personal you know uh touch to it. That is very, very difficult. And yes, we don't have to put ourselves out there, but it's a reason why there are people set aside like that, because they have something to offer. That's their voice and that's the way they express themselves. And ultimately, it does help somebody. Okay, whether coming through their sharing, going through a situation, or most of the time people will share after they come out of the situation and how they overcame it. That happens all the time. Okay, and it does help people. It's motivation. um it's not to say you're going to do the same thing as that person, or you're going to be in the exact same situation. That's never the case. It may be something similar, but at the same time, for somebody to come and say such evil things and judge a person by a little bit of something, that's just trifling. I have to clean up my words real good because, yeah, people don't clean the words up. It's bad. And then and not even take account of not that only that person's family reading about that stuff, or their children reading about that stuff. I don't understand people because you can hide behind a screen and sit there and type. Is your closet clean before you come? Talk about somebody else's. Now, ironically, I did. Some of you might have caught. I haven't kept up with it. I don't know. I did come on here live the other day in the closet. I'm gonna put it back up, but I think because I had done another one earlier, and yeah, I generally don't like to do two like that. But anyway, is your closet clean? Please. Most of the time, no, no, not at all. And I don't think that it's right for anybody to come on and say because you don't have a channel or have that attitude. I'm not even gonna say come on, but have that attitude and say because you don't have a channel or whatever doesn't mean you can not do this. That right there could stop a lot of people from sharing anything if they thought about what people said. Like I said, I don't put too much weight on what people say. I don't care because you don't know. You're not here. You don't see 98% of what happens here. Even if I do share stuff, 98% of it you don't see. So it really doesn't matter. You wouldn't understand. It wouldn't make sense. And that's because of, who we are. We are very private people. It's just certain things that we just don't, we don't put out there. It's just not meant for people to know. And we don't put other people's business out there like that. Whereas we have friends that feel, it's fine, or, associates or whatever. We just don't do stuff like that. It's improper. We teach the kids the same thing. Somebody, if you're in a situation, somebody saying something about somebody, not to say anything back, not to say anything for that child or against that child or individual or whatever. Just don't say anything. That's the best way to stay in your own little corner. That's why I don't come on here. If somebody say something, leave me comments and stuff like that. I don't address that stuff. I don't have time for it. Ain't nobody paying me my bills, taking care of my family. None of that. I don't have the energy. It doesn't make sense. But again, when people come on here and they feel they have some sort of privilege to do stuff like that, I wonder why. I just, put yourself in that person's shoes for a minute, or other person's, shoes for a minute. But yeah, this thing I saw was just, it was just crazy. The stuff that, and I'm not saying y'all, but the stuff that y'all nitpick about people house being, why they room look like that, why the kids room look like that, why the kitchen a mess, why the this, the that. I don't try to do that. And when like I said, I took down the closet video. I don't care if that live, I don't care what y'all think. It was a message in that. And like I said, I'm going to put it back up. But if somebody want to judge based on that, Lord help you. I'm saying that loosely, but help you, because y'all have seen my house. My house is clean. People can stop by at a moment, and it's clean. There's a misconception out there that people with large families are messy. And that's what they were going in on, um, about this person. And I'm not really too sure, large family, that could be 2 kids, 4 kids, it doesn't matter, 12 kids. I don't know. But there's that thing. And I see people with, you know, small family, or, average size family, and the house is a mess. And it's usually average size family where they say they can't keep up and they don't understand, and it's just a lot to deal with. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. It Man, people, like I say, they come on here and they try to share some things, and everybody wants to come in and criticize instead of, if you see something that um somebody is doing, or they're telling you something or something like that, instead of criticizing them or judging them or bashing them for whatever it is that they're doing, help them out. Reach out to them the same way you leave in the comments and things like that. Reach out to them. Reach out to them in the comments in a positive way. Some people don't want to do that. They rather put the negative stuff. Um, I don't know, because you see somebody else do it, but that's no excuse. Just because you show somebody else show they, oh no, I'm gonna say this. Somebody else show their ass, you want to show your ass. Mm-hmm. I can't get down with stuff like that. I can't. I really can't. Some people will reach out privately, which is fine. But them same people that do that will also come to the forefront and talk that same smack. That's cowardly. That is very cowardly. If you can say something bad to somebody, say it to their face. If somebody got something to say about me, that's all. That's how I've been. If you have something to say about me, you say it to my face. If I have something to say about somebody, I'm going to tell you to your face. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to whatever. I'm going to address it that way. I'm not going to talk about you or say anything behind your back. That's my personality. Yeah, that's my personality. And everybody in this house can vouch for it. I am not going to go around trying to prove a point or anything. It's not nothing like that, but I am just a pretty straightforward person. If you all have watched, you understand that. I'm a straightforward person. I don't sugarcoat stuff. So again, I watch things, I read things, I look at things with a whole different perspective. And I just don't understand why. And this is like recently, not even, well, yeah, recently. It's just a lot. It just seems like things just, social media has gone to a whole new level. It's just a whole new level. It's call out this, uh, expose this person. Uh, yeah, it's insane. And us as and I, again, there's no race issue. No. I mean, there's no race division, but yeah, cause certainly what I saw, no, it's an embarrassment and it's uncalled for in any race. Period. Human race in general. But for us, it's wrong, and we tend to bash our own harder than everybody else, which is wrong. As soon as you see us doing good or doing something or trying to share something positive, mm-mm. I don't understand that. I really don't. That's why black people cannot get ahead. We are sick mentally. We've been sick. And I said, I put this out there a few vlogs ago or talk. It was something we would, oh, when we were cooking. Um, we still have that slave mentality. We kind of addressed this in the live when I talked about the comments that came through, and yeah, the thing is we can't let them, you know we can't let Ray and Tamika and them get ahead of us. No, we're not gonna do that, but we gonna talk about them because they trying and we not. Okay, y'all know what I'm saying. Exactly, silly mommy. When I it was a very valid comment. I don't know if I addressed, I don't think I came back on after that, but it was some more stuff. I don't want to, there's no sense in beating a dead horse. But uh a fraction of what was said was somebody pulling their kids out of school, homeschooling their kids because of the black community they were in was bad, quote unquote, and not a top performing school. I guess that was supposed to get kudos. But what we've been talking about all along, and what I said was, that's just dead wrong. Why would you do something like that? Again, we can't stick together. Why you didn't pull out your homegirl kid? Why you didn't say, hey, let's do this together?
When we were playing Barbie, Aaliyah wasn't playing nice.
Oh, okay. Ask her to play nice. Can you go back in there for a minute?
Because she was making her Barbie be crazy.
Oh. um, and I said, that's what's wrong with us. You gonna pull out your kids, believe the village when it take a village. Okay, start your own. Don't just, that's a band-aid. We gotta help each other. When you see in other communities, that's why I talk about shopping with you guys, shopping in our own community. The Asian communities, they keep their money in their own community. The Latino community, the Arab community, Caucasian community, they keep their money and they got ours too because we keep running to them. That's why we can't get nowhere. And I'm kind of like, you guys know I've been writing on this curriculum and developed all this stuff. I'm not going to tell you what's out, where it is. I'm not going to tell you. If somebody finds something, Hey, you find it. But I'm not saying anything. And I kind of not wanting to be snobby with it, but it's like, do I really want to share this stuff? Because the judgments, it's just insane. I'd rather do something on the DL than to just put it out there. Because, and I'm not worried about the criticizing, but people just nasty, just plain nasty for no reason. It's like this being used in places. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I just kind of want to be stingy like everybody else, but I can't. That's not my nature to do stuff like that. I did it to help everybody else. I can't just, oh, I'm gonna just use this for my kids because I don't like this. So I'm really, we are sick, and we cannot heal in the same environment in which we were infected. And once y'all get that through y'all head, you know, we're going to be much better off. But until people understand that, that's why it's all this gossip and all this negative talk and all this exposing, this, that, and the other. It's crazy. It is so crazy. I only see this, and I'm not saying I only see this in our community on YouTube, because that was in a whole different community, or a whole different not community, racial group, okay? But see, they look at us differently, and we have to be better than that. And see, they expect us to act like that, and we continue to do it, which it's hard to prove ourselves anything better because we continue. We have to stop that, y'all. We really have to stop. We have to do better. I have various races watching. Um, no, I'm not a racist. We are not racist. We're not, okay? We look at things with open perspective, but there are certain things where we have to say, okay, we have to have self-awareness, okay? We have to have self-awareness, because if we don't have it ourselves, how are we going to raise our children to be self-aware? And some of that, where you just you gotta we expose our kids to everything, okay? We are the world, but at the same time, if you're removing them from their own people, that's a problem. That's a whole problem. It's a problem. Does not mean because you are hey, you live in a certain environment. You might live in the hood. You could be the most hoodest person. I mean, live in the hood. Does not mean you're going to be hood. You're going to be a product of that environment. It's many celebrities that have grown up in the hood. Okay? A majority of us have grown up in the hood. We ain't, I'm not in the hood. I'm not saying that as a uh, being boastful or anything. I'm not in the hood now. Okay? But that does not mean you forget where you came from. You don't just leave the hood and leave the hood. We hood all day long. My kids will say, the rich kids. They talking about our neighbors, the rich kids. Because they know. They know where they came from. The rich kids. And I'm like, well, we right here too. But they know. They never forget. Some people, you think you just, you remove yourself from a situation and all is good. You forget about everybody else. You can't do that. You cannot do that. That's where that mentality come from. Because you might I don't know, shop at a different store. Somebody showing you a clothing haul. You shop at a different store, and oh, they shopping over here. That you want to come in and say all kind of that. Look, this is that. I don't understand, but that's what goes on. Somebody shopping at the different grocery store, buying all this. I see a lot of stuff. I try to talk about some things to help you guys. I kind of, put a little spill in the other week about when we were cooking about the microwave and these microwave vegetables and food and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but yeah, and my husband and back, they said the same thing. If y'all don't know, stop putting your stuff in the microwave. You are can be the most healthiest person. You killing. You might as well eat whatever. If you're gonna put it in the microwave, you could eat whatever you want. Just don't eat that, okay? Because you have killed the nutrients once you do that. So good. Whatever you eat that goes in the microwave becomes garbage. Period. I'm a later on go into some details about that. But see, they don't put disclaimers on stuff like that. They just package it and we go run and buy it. Don't do it, y'all. Don't fall for that mess. That's how they getting us. Okay? Don't do that. It's quick, it's convenient, and they got us into this. I see uh again, people talking about food. Going back to my original point, they're talking about the person and what they cook and how they keep the house. Um, I watch, I see things. I don't judge people. I just we like I wouldn't do that. We wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't use this. But I'm not. It's not anything bad. First of all, I'm not typing it. And I'm not judging them because I'm steadily watching or I'm steadily reading or following or whatever. That's different than opening up your mouth saying something. Y'all come on here, you open your mouth, somebody show you something, you open your mouth and say something. What are you doing? Is your closet clean? Because if you put a camera on, somebody will catch you doing something and call it out. Just the same way you doing it to other people. Hmm. So I am going to, you know, I haven't so so true. I haven't again I'm not on here to I don't pass judgments against anybody. I'm not I'm not doing that, okay? I'm not singling out anybody. Like I said, y'all don't know who I'm talking about. You never will. Don't even try to guess because I'm not just talking about this community, that community, I'm talking about everybody. And I'm not talking about everybody. It's an observation. Let's get clarify that. When I want to address things like this, I kind of pause on it because it's like sometimes I wonder, are people really listening? Do they really care? Is it important? My husband was like, you know what, that is important. Maybe somebody is going to get it. And if it's just one person, you did something, and I'm like, okay. So yeah, I don't worry about if somebody want to judge on what I'm saying. You just don't get it. I took you out your comfort zone and you didn't like it. It is what it is. That's fine. Hello at Love for All. Um, like I said, that's fine. I observe things all the time. I just sometimes, and what I do, ignorance. A lot of everybody is just ignorance. They say things out of ignorance. I wish people wouldn't do that. I just wish, man, I wish people were not so mean. That I just don't like mean people, y'all. Maybe I'm just I don't know. I'm a big observer as well. Yeah, I just don't understand why people, like I was the kid, like would stick up for the kid that was being bullied. I cannot stand mean people. I can't. That is my nemesis. It's like, man, why you gotta pick on people? Didn't your mama teach you something better? Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We was this I would have said something on in the store, and this little girl, I didn't see it, but I sure wish I would have saw that. I didn't find out till after we were at the house. Said something about one of my girls, one of my grown girls. Okay. A little Caucasian girl. I don't care if they was black, Asian, whatever, okay? Little Caucasian girl. Say, she fat. And I said, you know what? I sure wish I don't know, she didn't say anything to her. She looked at her, the little girl, mom heard her, and then she tried to tell, come on, whatever. And I said, why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't say nothing? I wish you would have said something in the store. Because I think the rest of us were in a different direction. Well, I'm going to tell you, stuff like that, that's where that prejudice start, okay? I would have walked up to that lady and told that lady straight to her face, lady, I might have said, what is your name, ma'am? But lady, teach your child some manners. Teach your child some manners. Because she could have turned around and said something right back to that little girl. Same thing. Tip for that, tip for tat. That's what we do on here. Y'all say stuff. Guess what? We might be saying stuff about y'all. I don't have time for all that. Y'all say whatever y'all want. Y'all saw white noise when y'all start talking all that yin yang mess in them comments. Y'all saw that white noise and then black screen. I don't have time for all that. I do not have time. We making money. I don't have. I don't. But yeah, I sure would. Teach your child some manners. You don't. Poor child, little bitty, and I'm like, she already messed up already because yeah, you don't teach your child you supposed to teach your child stuff like that. Everybody not the same color. Everybody not the same weight. Everybody don't have the same hair. Everybody don't have the same, living situation. I mean, I'm like, what the, and that's what I talk about diversity in this homeschool community. It's bad. It's wrong. It's bad on both parts because neither one of us are doing our jobs with these kids. That's why we have stuff. It's like nobody know what to do. Don't nobody want to talk about it because they don't want nobody to say nothing about it, or about them. You teaching the wrong way. But you know what? That little bit that you are sharing could be a little bit of encouragement to bring some people together. Just a little bit. Even if it's incorrect. If somebody's willing to take a little bit, and I am gonna say this, a little, I'm not gonna say it's not criticism, but feedback. If somebody saw somebody doing something, like I said, and they thought it was could be better, leave them a little feedback. I appreciate this. I don't care what color you are. I appreciate this. I appreciate how you doing this, that, and the other. But perhaps you should look into this or look into that instead of criticizing them. This reminds me of a situation that happened with my oldest daughter. She has freckles, and this little girl came up and was rubbing my daughter's skin. What the? She, she was living in a shelter. Only wore 3 outfits for weeks because she didn't have. And I actually offered her some clothes, but we was two different sizes in high school. I was 105 pounds, girl. I like to stand by and look at all the foodery going on. Girl, that's crazy. But yeah, people. Somebody don't want me to be on here. They shut me down, y'all. I don't understand. I really don't. Like I said, I don't understand why people are so mean. When somebody brought up that mess a long time ago about me bullying, um, obviously they did not know me. I didn't care at that point, but they didn't know me. Because if they had, they would have been watching a long time ago and knew the situation with the bullying and my child. So for somebody to come on here and say some mess like that, that's why I just overlook all that mess. I just completely overlook it. Okay? It makes no sense. I despise it. Talking about somebody, I despise it. Okay? Because I sat there watching the child on life support behind somebody else's BS. And I'm like, if I could just take people and just shake them. Put yourself in that situation to know what bullying or harassing people, cyberbullying or whatever could do to an individual, could make them want to take their own life. And to this day, I still cannot fully understand because it wasn't me. I was just a parent. I still can't make sense of that. But I know it's bad. Whether you're doing it as blatant or low key, like the little girl, you know. mm. No, I told my husband the situation. He was like, "Well, why would you?" And then he said, "No, yeah." He said, "You was right. I would have said something too." I said, "Yeah, I would have just said something. I would have said something." She had the nerve to say it out loud, so I'm gonna say something back. Not trying to be smart or anything, but I don't know. Would y'all have said something? The child is not fat, but somebody could have a thyroid condition or something. You don't do that. You don't do stuff like that. And I try to make situations like that into a learning situation. If the kids don't know, we was in a store and oh, I was vlogging. I have not shared that vlog like the rest of them, but and I didn't vlog that part. I didn't vlog it at all. I had the camera off. But we saw a little person, and that's something that you just are not going to see that often. So I was telling the kids, I was like, y'all, I want y'all to just quietly, discreetly. They heard about little people, but that we got little people in the house anyway. I asked them to look, because he was back was turned, so couldn't see us, just looking or anything. But I asked them to look, and so they could see what it was, or see what, how they look and stuff like that in person. And it was fine. They kind of glanced. One of them kind of glanced, and they saw it first, and they was trying to figure out. He looked like a boy, but he looked like a man, and so that's the only reason why I said something. And I was, explaining to them, what they were. But so they wouldn't feel uncomfortable, because clearly that child was uncomfortable. And I don't know, from what I heard, the mama was not skinny. So I was like, wait a minute. Your child got the nerve to say something, and this how you look? Wow. I tried to find the lady of the child that did that to my daughter that was in the store. I couldn't find her. I was gonna tell her mom something real good. Yeah. Some things it does warrant, for you to address it, because one, people are not gonna expect you to come and say anything. Again, that's that I have the right. You don't have the right to say nothing. Is your closet clean? You have no right. But yeah, when it comes to the kids, so I'm saying adults, we have whole we uh brainwash mentality. Yeah, we already kind of ruined. But for these kids, they have a chance, but it's just not happening. It's not happening at all. This generation here is coming up just as they're coming up worse, and it's only going to get worse, and that's just sad. It is so sad. But all this, this social media stuff, my kids, they don't know. A lot of y'all kids can, be tell you about Instagram, Facebook. My kids don't know about that stuff because I don't expose them to that kind of thing. I just do not, you know, expose them, and they barely understand the concept of them being on YouTube for the world. They still kind of was like, wait a minute. They did not make that connection. That you all can actually see them. And I mean, they know you can see them, but it's a broad concept of everybody can see you. It's just like different from talking to somebody on the phone or something like that. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, they know they if they watch a video that it's a video of somebody else, but they don't it's different when it's them, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, foolery, plain foolery. So yeah, I'm just curious if anybody else is going to later on come in and comment. Any type of situation like this, what do you do? Do you just ignore it, sweep it under the rug, which is the wrong thing to do because it's not helping anybody, and that's what happens. That's what's happening. It's been happening with us. We sweep things under the rug. We act like we don't hear it, but then when it's something negative, everybody's all over it, all interested in it, and all kind of stuff. That's just the wrong thing, y'all. It's just so many more positive things that we can focus on and need to focus on and stop all of this, especially among us. um I always said, if you know something or you can help somebody. Even if you don't have a channel, start a channel. I don't know, understand. Yeah, it's hard, but if you got something to say, just say it. Just be yourself, be yourself. Say what you have to say, just like if you was talking to somebody, one of your associates or friends or something like that. Just say it. There's nobody, I can't say nobody's gonna judge you, but if you don't say anything at all, it's like you're just silent. You don't have a voice. Say something. It could really help somebody. But at the same time, some people say a little bit too much, or they share a little bit too much. And yeah, I don't get that. I don't get it at all. I'm not. I don't know. Stop the competition and just help one another. And I'll just I'm not gonna name off people, counts, media, whatever. I'm not gonna name off people, but there are certain people that it's just full of drama this and drama that, and um, they talking about this, that, and other, and yeah, y'all, gossip. God, somebody look up the meaning of gossip, because I know somebody gonna say, "Oh, you gossiping." Somebody said that before. You need to look up the meaning of gossiping. Okay, that's speaking on a specific individual or something like that. It's not talking about a situation, observation among a group of people. It's geared towards individual. Okay, um, or individual situation, which is the same thing as individual. Okay, you can't gossip about somebody. It's gossip about somebody, and I'm not talking about anybody. Um, but yeah, like I said, I started off in the beginning talking about um, what I see, and again, the observation. It was sick to me to see how these individuals went in on this one individual, and it's just like, wow. I just, and my heart really goes out. Again, I can't say it's just that family, because it's other families and that other moms and stuff like that. I see it all the time. It's there, but my heart goes out because I know what they're doing, and what they're trying to do, and it's no better than anybody else. But for some people to just come in and just start attacking like that, it's sick. So before you say anything, make sure your closet is clean. Make sure it's clean. I'm sure everybody have some skeletons and dust bunnies, and probably some old cheerleading outfits, some old pre-mom jeans, all that kind of mess. We gonna put it like that. You got all that mess in your closet. Clean your mess out before you want to start speaking on that. I don't know if either one of you guys that are watching saw that live when I was in the closet. I don't know. Did you guys see that? I couldn't tell who was watching. I don't know. But yeah, I did take it down. I didn't take it down. It's private. I'm gonna put it back up. I told you guys I privatized stuff. I didn't see it. Oh, okay. Um It's I don't know. I think it was probably like 30 minutes or something. And I'm not showing you my closet yet, but I'm talking about something. So, yeah, it's a heads up. You see something, but not the whole closet. I have vlogged the closet before just to show you guys the closet, but I'm not that type of person. I don't know. Some people like stuff like that. I just don't know. I think that's probably why I never shared it, but I don't think it's really nothing that spectacular. But then again, I don't know because you guys don't ask for stuff like that. Um, so yeah, but yeah, I did. I never shared that footage. I am gonna share the footage and stuff like that, but it was just basically talking about kind of organization and I'm trying to think organization and keeping things keeping things having to kind of like decluttering having too much because it's the time of year people start to, especially in the homeschool thing, to want to get that stuff going, and you have too much on your plate. um and I always say you got to start by cleaning your house out, but it just helps everybody in general. But I can't. I showed you guys the me cleaning the downstairs and pantry and stuff like that. But I just showed you for some of you that have this idea in your head that I'm a goody. We're goody. The house is always clean. And I told you guys when I was doing the clean thing. I mean, I can clean with me. I could do it live. You still the house is gonna be clean. Y'all would say it's clean. What are you cleaning? I don't wait till my house gets dirty to clean up. That's the thing. That's why it's always clean. But I was just showing you that we are not perfect. We do have area or two that is unkept. And it's just a little bit, but I was saying once you guys watch it how it's so easy to get out of control, out of hand, how to get your house keep it from getting out of hand. So yeah, I see little stuff like that. It's all bits and fancy where they showing you this container and that container and stuff like that. But the real deal is not the containers, not so much the containers. You want to know how to not get to that point because I was telling you, I have empty laundry baskets. I don't use laundry baskets because that right there is a trap. So I'm gonna put that back up and let you guys see that. But yeah, laundry basket because the clothes end up in the basket, and y'all know this. I'm only saying it because I know it's true. 9 times out of 10, whoever's watching right now has a laundry basket full of clean clothes or dirty clothes, and they just sitting there. Most of the time they're clean, but they're just sitting there because they're in the basket. So my thing is, I don't use the baskets because I don't like. We would have 50 baskets piled up with clothes and they would just stay there because I would keep saying, "Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. I got to do this. I got to do that." Matter of fact, I gotta go. Hey T, let's talk. I gotta get ready to run out of here. I didn't see it. Okay, and I have to on the way to store. Yep, I'm doing laundry right now. I'm on the way to Costco and on the way to the pool. So, but yeah, like I said, husband just wanted to, he say something, and like I said, I just yeah. But I'm gonna put that other one back up. I just don't like to put too many, um, too close together, cause it get some people I didn't get a chance to watch that one, and I just don't like that. And plus, it was kind of long, like this one. It's kind of. Can you do a shop with me if you have time, girl? Oh man, see, wow. And I just, you know what? Okay, I can't. Well, yeah, maybe. Because if you watched the other day, I was going shopping. I can do some hauls for you if you want to see some hauls of what I got. Um, but I had just said that because I said I wasn't vlogging. Um, shop with me. I might try. I have to. I have to. I have to do it. I have to try because I have to take everybody with me. And I think I said that the other day when I was in the car. At least in my head, I said that. Maybe I was thinking it. No, I said that. I said that when I was in the car. I just went and got some stuff, but I need them to go with me. I did say that because they need shoes. So I'm going to try to vlog some of that. And I'm gonna do my best, y'all, but it's gonna be crazy out here. And shoes are always it's always been hard for me to find my kids' shoes. Any kid's shoes. So that's just the hardest. But everybody needs stuff, and I was trying to get a little start the other day on buying some stuff, and I just what I did, I ran up to Ross and I found some couple things, so I can haul that. I went and bought some stuff for myself. Um, the other day I bought some stuff for the house. I just don't share stuff like that. I don't like I said. I don't know if y'all want to see that kind of stuff. I'm not like everybody else, running shopping and oh look what I got. I don't know, but I will definitely try to vlog some of that when we're out. That said, it can get crazy, and tax free weekend is coming up, so that's when we going. And am I gonna get it up then? Probably not, cause I'm finna be busy. I said that's why I'm going to the pool today, cause I gotta get my hair done. Y'all know Mary J. Blige is coming. We got stuff every day this week. So I gotta get out of here. But yeah, do I do hauls when I can as well. Okay, so yeah, I will definitely share some stuff. That's it for the kids and for myself, and just the household stuff. I'll show you guys some of the stuff I've been doing. Um, some of the art that I have purchased for the house, and some other little knickknacks. And we're probably gonna be doing some more. I'm vlogging. I'm not gonna do it live. We're gonna be doing some more family stuff, some more cooking and stuff like that. We don't ever. I don't know. We did the cake. My husband go in there and cook stuff. He was doing the What did he do? The egg rolls. Yeah, I did. That's hard to do live, but we're gonna be doing some stuff. I'm just gonna vlog it because it's very hard because you guys want to see. You don't want to wait for the whole thing, and yeah, they cook like New Year's, man. It take all day, but I think it's good. It's something good. Especially to see a man in the kitchen. He get in there and cook. But I'm telling y'all, he does that for some of y'all that don't have a break. And I'm not just saying, but show your husband. He does that so that I can get a break because he want to spend time with me. Okay, so he does a lot to help around the house when he is at home. So, for some of you guys that say, how do you get this done and how do you get that done? I get breaks. I don't get them often like that, but he will go to the store. He will, whatever it is, he will do that so that I don't have to do. He get up and he'll cook breakfast, he'll cook dinner, he'll cook lunch, or he'll go and get something, or he'll make sure the kids have something and we go out. I did not vlog the other week. Last week we went to the steakhouse, went to the hibachi. I took some pictures though, but it was just too much. I vlogged a little bit. I didn't go live. That's what I meant. But I did vlog a little bit. But we do stuff like that, just on the fly. Not really a date, but let's go get something to eat. And we end up going to a restaurant like that. So how did the egg rolls turn out? They were good. They were really good. And then he did the dessert egg rolls. So those were good. The peach ones taste just like peach pie. The apple ones taste like apple pie. Um, they were good. And he said, bless his heart, he wants to do some this is another thing we got coming up. And he wants to do some challenges against me. So of course y'all can't judge really, but we're gonna vlog it. He want to cook some chicken, and we got a thing about the pies. I just made 2 sweet potato pies the other night. I was teasing him yesterday because he not here. But yeah, the pies. Yeah, he's bless his heart. I know everybody have their own family recipe, and stuff like that. And I didn't taste the pie. It's good, the auntie or grandmama pie or somebody, but my mama pie, people look at her pie and just be like, they will pick it out of a crowd. And he just could not remember it. I'm like, I used to make them pies all the time. I don't like sweet potato pie like that, so I don't really, my mom would make them. I would eat a slice every now and then, but I'm not one to just, oh, let me, I gotta have it. But she would make the pie. She would make him whole pies, and we would take it home. And he was like, I can't remember. I can't remember. And I'm like, what? You can't remember all them pies? So I made him a pie recently, and he was like, oh, dang. That's not what he said, though. But he knew that pie was it. And I'm like, okay. I said, so let's not say nothing else again. Okay. You know which pie tastes better. So he wants to do some stuff like that, you know, just different things, but so the kids can kind of judge us, and we're gonna do some little taste tests and stuff like that. It's stuff we don't even think about doing. The kids have said that because y'all know the kids don't want to really do anything, but they agreed. They said that we would do this, and I think they all want to do their own channel. I think that's what they were saying. I don't know, or let me not say they want to put it on their own channel, because some of them got their own channel, but stuff like that. We just do stuff and never think to vlog it. So I think they want to do a little challenge like that. I don't know, but again, just gotta see. Other than that, but yeah, I love sweet potato pie. Girl, yeah. I just found some sweet potatoes, real sweet potatoes, and just said I cooked them, and I really didn't have a plan. I just eat them. I didn't have a plan, but when I cooked them and I saw how good they looked, and then I tasted them, and I was like, this just screaming pie. I just made some pies, and we got one left. One is gone. They ate it last night. I'm like, man, can I have? No, go to bed. That's it. So anyhow, I said I'm about to get out of here. I need to run to Costco and get a couple things and get these kids in the pool so I can get back and prep my head. Finally, I've been out of my braids for what, the whole summer almost. Yeah, I'm going back. It's because we've been in the pool. So it's time to get this hair done, because everybody else needs their hair done. The girls, the big girls, and they harassing me, and I keep telling them I'm not getting ready to braid their hair when we go into the pool again. So, because then they're gonna be saying do it again. We don't do that. But you guys just watch out. I will put up probably later on today or tomorrow. I'll put that other video up, that other live that I put up. Um, that I did the other day. And I don't know, I might do some hair stuff. I don't know. I haven't done hair videos in a long time, and I can't even remember if I vlogged when I took my braids out. I did cut off about 3 inches. I didn't really have to, but I did, because I can't deal with too much. But it'll come back as soon as I braid it back up. It'll take a couple weeks. It'll grow back. It is so low maintenance. Yeah. And I did the same thing to my daughter. She took her braids down, and I was like, dang, she kept hers up for 2 months. And I had trimmed off a lot before I cut off a lot before I did it. Her hair grew so much, and I'm like, dang, your hair long again. Not that it wasn't long, but it grew back just that quick. So yeah, I think it's like about right here now. That's really all I can handle, because that's like almost above my bra. I can't. It take too long to And then hot flashes. It take too long. I don't like nothing too long. That's long enough. That's why I keep it up. Whew. But anyway, let me get out here because it's hot. I will talk to y'all. Thank you.